Okay, we're back on with the Advent of Ascension. Hopefully Debug drops by. He wanted this. What I think I'm going to do for now is, while I wait for more people to drop by, just kind of build up the vault a bit more, make some more chests, and just put some more items away. Just get a bit more organized. Probably would be a good idea to get organized a bit more. Just make some more chests to put stuff away in, basically. I want to move some more things actually into my basement vault. I'll get a couple more things moved down here, I guess. These are 2 gun chests. So swords, great blades, mauls, guns. 1 chest for cannons, technically. I'll have to make signs later, I guess. I guess shotguns and snipers can go here. Shit, I probably should have made signs now that I think about it. Or better yet, I still can make signs, actually. I'll just make some up here, I guess. Just so we can label more chests that have stuff in them, basically, or are going to have things. Guns. Cannons in this chest, basically. Let me type this correctly. Snipers are going to go in here too. I think they can both take the same chest. One, two, three. How wide is this? 5, 6, 7. Maybe I shouldn't make it any wider now that I think about it. Yeah, I basically had all these notes taken ahead of time. What dimension? Not exactly sure yet. I guess I'll put my bows and such here. I can't poop. I think that's what laxatives are for. I should go to Vox Pawns again. Once I get more runes, ideally, I'd probably want to get more runes first before attempting it. Though I could probably go for Vox Pawns again. And try to beat what minigame? Plus, I will have to light this up so it's just easier to see down here. I'll probably just bring some torches here as well. So I'll be able to see everything more clearly there. And then we can move some stuff down. The Xoid minigame. And yes, I looked this up on the wiki several times, just to double check what might be the best way to go about doing the Xoid minigame. Need to find the Xoid platform first, because if I can't find that, I can simply never play it. So I said I want to make torches. We're talking about a minigame in a certain dimension that's a challenge to survive in. Because the air in that dimension is actually toxic. It's randomly generated like all other structures in the mod. No, I meant to put a torch there. Randomly generated. I guess I'll do this for now. This should help with just making everything much easier to see. I mean, what dimension? That's in Vox Pawns, essentially. Alright, let's just bring some crap down here, I guess. It's in the Vox Pawns, to be specific. That's a blaster. I'll also take all the cannons down with me. Cannonballs, cannonballs. Cannon, 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 cannon. Cannon. Let's put some extra stuff into the shulker box for now. So it'll basically be easier to just carry things around. To just move stuff. That's my blaster chest right there. Just so stuff is going to be easier to move, I'll have more inventory space. That's a blaster, so is that. If it consumes energy, it's a blaster, basically, is what I need to know. Cannon. I'll throw out the spare, most likely. Blaster. Blaster. That looks like a sniper. Crouch to stabilize shots. Yeah, there's basically guns of all types in this mod. Yeah, there's guns that just keep you occupied for days on end, if not weeks or months. I'll have to just probably sort all this later, most likely. Let's just get all the blasters in one place to start. Just trying to see where it says consumes energy. Doesn't look like I'm seeing any more of those. Snipers are gonna go here, basically. That's just a normal gun. I'll throw out the extra pulse cannon, most likely. Regular guns. That probably fits in the category of regular guns, so does this. This too, probably. That too. The other three are just archer guns. Not too many of those in the mod, but guns that fire arrows instead of bullets. Blaster right there as well. Tossing out the extra one, most likely. Yeah, a lot of stuff to just sort through, basically. Probably sort through most of this already at this point. Basically all the guns I got throughout all the live streams. Yeah, this mod just adds so many guns, it's crazy. Can't even see myself using most of these anyways, because just how many there are, basically. At least I hope I'm actually putting them in the right chests. I think I'll put snipers on the bottom and shotguns on the top for now. I think the rest might be good to just toss. That goes there. Yep. We can probably throw out these 5 things. Yeah, one of the biggest collections I have yet. Probably my biggest Minecraft collection to date, most likely. And it's still going to keep on growing further eventually. I'll toss out the duplicates of stuff I basically already have. That's basically like my chest full of main stuff. I'll put these on the bottom row for now, it looks like. I guess I'll just move all my staffs to the appropriate chest they're supposed to go in. Alright, that looks like there's no duplicates in there. Oh, this too goes in here. That's the Great Blade chest. Yeah, it is. That's another gun. I'll put it with the rest of them. I have too many guns. What else can I say? I have too much everything, pretty much, at this point. Also some blocks to sort through as well. I'll probably take care of the rest of this later, most likely. I guess that'll do for now. So we basically have to get this armor repaired. And I can't sleep, apparently. I think that's probably why I couldn't sleep. There was that nearby. There we go. Now there's a shit ton of shulker boxes if I've ever seen any. Let's just empty out some more space in the inventory. Let's also get our shulker boxes ready. I have plenty of Blazium. Yeah, I have a shit ton of it. That's all gonna be good for more silver coins. Could I bring a lot of men right to my portal? I could, but I don't think I can get them through it though. Alright, so boxes for carrying coins in, basically. Because I'm gonna go probably do a bunch of banking at this point. And with the extra shulker boxes, it's certainly gonna speed the process up, which is great. Well, probably not really if I just use a boat. Well, it depends on what dimension we're in, really. Actually, it depends on the dimension. Some are more deadly than others, for sure. But that takes care of that. More coins to just transfer over. I really didn't want this to take too long, but we kind of gotta do it. I mean, the coins have to be converted somehow. Yup. At least I'm gonna be able to carry all of them for sure with all the shulker boxes I have now. At least this time I can just carry everything I want to get converted to at a banker's. Yeah, copper coins, you get a lot of them. Enough said. End of story, basically. You get a lot of these. End of story, you get too many copper coins. Creepers somewhere. In my house. Not anymore. This box is empty? Yeah, it is. More coins will just go in there, I guess. Alright, so basically, let's just convert coins. We're gonna go to a Baron Castle in Barathos, turn all our Blazium into silver coins, and then bring those to Lilicia to a banker, and then from there, we'll turn those to gold coins, buy some repair dust, repair our stuff. Now, excuse me while I just run on over there. Now I need to just go to that castle, basically. I think from here I need to simply just go north until the castle appears. And then I'll be going to Lalicia briefly to just give all the coins off to a banker to get them into gold coins. Which is going to take a while since I have 6 shulker boxes full of copper coins to exchange. Well, maybe closer to 5.5. To mention which one this is Barathos. Mainly come here when I'm actually running short on coins because of just how many coins Blazium gives you. Each Blazium ingot is like equivalent to 20 silver coins. And Blazium's really not that hard to come by either. So I basically come here frequently just to actually recover like coins when I need them. Basically like the best possible way I can think of to just make money quickly. Each of these is 20 silver coins apiece. And look at this. Yeah, I've done plenty in Gardencia. Just not recently, because there's all these other dimensions to explore, of course. Yeah, plenty of coins. So many that now they're actually dropping on the floor. And I still have 53 more ingots to convert as well. Might just be carrying the rest of these in my inventory, possibly. Yeah, I'll carry the rest of these in the inventory, basically. Should last us for a while. Still need to go exchange all the coins, basically. So now you know how I have, like... Now you know how I make so much money in this. This basically pays for the repair dust, and then some. I can show you all the petals I recently got. Well, not very recently, but I can show you all the petals I have as proof that I've been doing stuff there. Yeah, just imagine if it could be quality boosted. Yeah, they're currently still working on just getting rid of some of the more annoying aspects of the mod. Coming in the next update. Still need to go down to Lalicia to just exchange all of the coins, basically. Yeah, I need to exchange all the stuff. Let's just run back over there, basically. I can start killing the mobs up in this tower here if I want to, but I didn't come equipped to go fight them. That plus my armor won't be able to take much, so maybe later we'll do that. torches. Don't need to place these. I'll just keep those. Alright. Don't really need one, it looks like. We don't need one with this tower, it seems. So let's start just exchanging all the coins, basically. However long this might take. Then how am I supposed to leave quickly if I don't block the hole? We're writing a script for how Mega Man 2 is overrated and why it's not the best influence, basically. I'm guessing he's talking about Mega Man. Also, don't forget the shulker boxes this time. Considering how many there are placed down, I probably really shouldn't forget them. This process is satisfying. Not for me. Basically forced to do this every once in a while because of how many copper coins the mod gives you compared to other coin types. Wonder if that's also going to be, like, addressed too. There's still that, and that to go convert as well. Still those to trade in. Yeah, this is going to be a long one. No, but there's Luniver coins. 20 gold coins gives you 1 Luniver coin, essentially. But I currently have no need for Luniver coins right now. I'm mainly just doing this for repair dust. I'm probably going to have, like, way more than enough for 15 repair dust for sure at this rate. Is there something higher than that? There's gold coins, and then there's a Luniver coin. There's no coin of a higher tier than this. These are basically all the trades there are. Oh, there's still a bit in this box as well. This guy's probably clueless as to where I could have gotten all these coins from, even including the silver ones. Almost all the boxes are empty now at this point. This one's still full. He's now stuck with all these copper coins, basically. He seems to have, like, an infinite supply of every coin type, practically. Now, what is he gonna do with all these? I don't know. Feel bad for him. He's got all these copper coins now that aren't very useful by themselves. Baron bow. I am not selling that. I would not sell that. Well, it depends on, like, what I'm being offered, but I'd probably just say no, most likely, selling it. Looks like all the boxes are finally empty. Empty, empty, empty. That's what I like seeing. Still got these to get to him, basically. And then we can leave. Thankfully, one more chest full of coins at this point. One more box of coins, and I'm gonna just head on out. Finally. Okay, did anyone time as to how long this whole exchange process actually was? Did anyone time this? And also some silver coins, too. Wow. 2 stacks of gold coins, and then some, basically. 8 minutes so far. Well, okay, it's almost done, I promise. I might just keep some of these as silvers. And I guess the rest will be golden. Let's take this box and leave. Let's get out of here. Alright, so finally, all the gold coins. So now I can buy some more repair dust. Should last us for a while. 9 minutes straight of just clicking all over the place to exchange coins. That needs to be reworked. 9 minutes straight just clicking frantically. Yeah, there's another side to this bone shape dungeon here. These guys I can't quite fight yet. Mostly just can't even teleport up here. Mainly use them just for buying repair dust. They have other uses, but repair dust is the first one that comes to mind, really. On the other side, yes it is. You can fall into the void. Yes, you can fall in the void in Lelicia. Not that many, maybe like 2 or 3 times tops. I'll just buy more repair dust later, perhaps. I got 30. I know it's not lasting forever, but should keep me satisfied for a while. 6 gigs, it's working okay for the most part. Bony block. I'd rather just replace the PC eventually. How much rosite is left? Oh, still quite a bit. Still quite a few gold coins on me also. So I'm just trying to see what exactly needs to be repaired besides everything. Basically, almost all of this stuff needs to be repaired. Rosite, used in Magic Mending Compound solution, basically to repair stuff. How many spider eyes did I have? Oh, thank God, I had a lot of them. I'm gonna convert all these, I guess, right now to fermented form. And then after that, basically 9 repair dust. And then 9 lava buckets as well. Just to repair all this stuff, basically. Alright, so let's finally repair some stuff. Man, I'm lucky I know to just go to Barathos for my money, basically. Otherwise, I don't even know what I'd do. Just maintaining the upkeep would be that much more of a hassle if I didn't just go to Barathos whenever I needed coins. Basically almost done repairing stuff at this point. Good. It's all done. Everything we needed basically is repaired for the most part. All the important stuff at least. 24 repaired us still, but yeah, so that's what Roseite's used for, basically. How much Roseite's left? 5. Let me see what shape this armor's in again. Time for the fun stuff. How many life runes do I even have? Only 36. I should probably get more. Only 36 of them. I'd probably need more before really feeling comfortable about going to Vox Pawns. Especially if I go out far. I'd probably definitely want more before I feel good about going there. Unless I maybe go somewhere that's, like, safer. Could always go where it's safer for now. Then just consider Vox Pawns later once I got, like, my rune supply back up. You like how drinking water's completely useless? The potions aren't, though. Making the potions for a very reason right now. Only useful for emptying bottles, basically. And just actually turn them into potions that you can use. Which is basically what I'm doing right now. If I want to get some more runium for life runes, my best bet is just deep lands and night vision potions again. Awkward Potion doesn't have any effects if you drink it. It's just a base potion for other potion types that actually do stuff. Five people watching and I'm just maintaining the upkeep on stuff, basically. If you were wondering about Gardensia earlier, these are the petals I've managed to gather so far. Redstone makes the potions last longer, that's why I'm using the redstone specifically. Alright, I guess I'll just get us some life runes. Carry a ton of coal, because why not? Carry the sand blocks and a couple torches. Yeah, perfect. Then we just go back to the deep lands, start basically just gathering more runes. Alright, so let's go and just gather more rune essence. And I'm basically ready with what I have to just go and do such a task. Perfectly, like, appropriate gear to go gather more essence. We'll just pick a direction, start running in it far enough, and then we'll start seeing some more charged runium, which we'll then pick up. Eventually just convert to random runes, and try and get as many life runes out of that whole process, of course. Of course I want to get as many life runes as possible. That way I have, like, less of a reason to just keep doing this. So I'm actually not too far off from 64 runation. Wondering if maybe it's just going to be worth it to actually start training the skill up to 72. Because I think it's probably going to pay off in the long run to do that. That way I can just get even more life runes than what I just do with the randomizer. I think it will probably pay off in the long run if you want to be serious. Barely brought any carrots. Barely brought food. Might not be able to get that much done this trip even. Should have brought more food. So we gotta basically just do this over and over again until I have a nice supply of runium on hand. Probably gonna have to travel quite a bit further just to actually spot some more. Because I've probably exhausted most of the runium close to the overworld portal at this point anyways. Nice one, buddy. Sneaky son of a bitch up there. Alright, now let's pick up the rest of this runium. Oh. Retreat, retreat. More spiders? Are you kidding me? More spiders. Alright, I guess I won't take my... Guess I won't take that back straight away. Kind of being attacked right now. kind of under attack. We gotta attend to that first, basically. I really should have brought more food. I'm probably gonna run out, most likely, at the rate we're going. Probably gonna barely actually be able to get any runium, because I didn't bring much food. 11 carrots, that's really not a lot, especially with guys constantly attacking me every step of the way. That looks like a rare drop right there. Just trying to get these guys off my back, is all. So I'm probably going to prioritize walking over running, unless I'm actually under attack. I'm going to just prefer to walk over run to save hunger. No, I didn't leave it. If I walk, then I'm probably just going to attract so many enemy mobs, as opposed to just running, so this might not even work either, the whole just walk over run. Still might not work, I still might just waste energy just trying to keep these guys off my back. Good idea to check for spiders. Doesn't look like there are any. Something's right on top of me. Might actually have to start leaving sooner or later. Even though I know I for sure could have gotten just more of this stuff. Might have to really just cut this trip short because of the lack of food I brought. Should have really brought more food. Didn't think I'd just outright forget to do this. How many runes does one runium chunk make? 12 unused runes, basically. 12 blank runes you'll get per. Didn't you ever actually make runes when you were playing this yourself? Or was I, like, maybe one of the only ones that made runes on our server? Didn't get that deep into it? I see. Was I maybe, like, seriously the only person that might have made runes on our server? That would be pretty funny if it was. Oh, something is in front of me. Yeah, I've definitely gone by far the deepest at this point into the mod, out of the 4 of us that played on that server. Debug introduced the mod to me. By far, I've gone, like, the furthest into it. Not all those will be life runes, though, since I'm still just putting those on a randomizer. Well, more than that. I can pick these up, apparently, too. I'll also grab these, so more. Yeah, these guys are just swarming me. They're gonna swarm me. Basically gonna force me to kill them. Before I can just claim my stuff back, I have to kill these. And that's a lot of runium. It's quite a bit. It's already a decent amount for not that much time spent in here. It's pretty decent. This thing is just so fucking annoying. And is he gonna come down? Okay, he came down at least. That thing is literally so annoying. I don't know how many will be life runes, but Hopefully we get at least one full stack of life runes. I could go into Vox Pawns with that, plus the other runes I had left over. Could go to Vox with that and probably be okay. Let's get another really shitty encounter with enemies. Gotta drop down, there's lava. Might have to just make do with this at this point. Might start heading back soon with what I've got. So basically going into Runador without food. Then I'll just have to make the runes, too. Gonna put myself at the distance away from these things. And then just burn through some of my hunger bar just by sprinting a bit. I should leave now. I'm trying to, but apparently I'm going the wrong way. If it really gets bad, I might have to just farm Heartstone drops if I'm lucky, but I'd rather just not have to fight anything now. Even though there's going to be mobs basically everywhere. Okay, there's another 2 doublers just spawned right next to each other. If I can get close enough to print screen, the 2 doublers. Now I'm gonna run. 2 more doublers. Not really in any sort of shape to fight them, but figured I'd just print screen that. That's something you definitely don't see every day. They're rare mobs and there's 2 of them right next to each other. That's the second time now I've seen 2 doublers next to each other on this world. Really not something that happens every day. Don't get greedy, just leave. I'll probably leave after I pick up this stuff. They'll probably be fine. Now let me up. Kind of just tunnel up into the ceiling, then pick up the runium from here. Hi. Basically just farming more runes right now. So I basically need these. Quickly farming runes. Pretty much. So I figured I'd just grab those on my way out. Now, here's the thing. I barely brought any food, and since I got into the deep lands, I ran out. So I'm going to try to just not run too fast for the most part, just to conserve hunger. Basically just going to focus on walking to my next destination. I have nothing that's edible in the inventory. Nor can I have access to anything either that's edible easily. Probably should just slow down again. We're getting close to the end. We're getting close to out of the deep lands at least. We're going to be in Runendor soon. And then from there I just had to get to the Rune Randomizer. And then back to an Ender Chest and Death Warp, pretty much. And it's basically just do that and then leave. Actually, no, there's going to be smelting all this first. Okay, so yeah, could I see like what's going to try and kill me now? There's definitely stuff that's going to try and kill me for sure. So let's just get all this processed too, since this is also something that has to be done here. Alright, what's making that noise even? Can't even freaking see where it is. Get food. There's nowhere to really get food right now. Unless maybe I put some in an ender chest. I did. I had no idea this was here. So yeah, we got food. Left some in an ender chest apparently. We can just use that. And that was basically like, oh, I still have this too. I can just turn to runes. I forgot I still have these. This is from a previous Deeplands trip. Still have those sitting around. So I had even more runium chunks than I thought. I had 2 full stacks still just sitting there that haven't been used yet. Just gonna wait for the rest of this to be ready. Then I'll head for that randomization station, pretty much. Because you're actually good at Minecraft. Yeah, I kind of strive to be good at what I'm doing. And AoA made you much better. Yeah, it probably has. Like, you're just gonna be thinking so differently as to how you actually play when you play something like this. It just really makes you think as to how you're gonna survive. Alright, so with this, we can now go to a rune randomizer. So we go east a bunch. And we're already not that far from the rune randomizer either. Already pretty close to it. It's just right up there, actually. Right, I guess I'll just back off. They're gonna kind of just... Yeah, I'm gonna have to just back off here, it looks like. Now I need to just box myself in and make the runes. I mean, I come here very often just to make the runes, so of course it probably would have just basically had to have happened by this point, pretty much. Let's put some random stuff away, I guess. And then start just making a ton of runes. Then make runes, basically. And we basically just sit here until the runes are done being made. Actually... So I don't have to listen to that when I make the runes. I actually got those last stream or the one before. I think it was probably the one before, most likely. 91. I actually lost a shulker box with 2 armor sets and a Blood Fury in it. I then went to just replace the shulker boxes that I lost because I only had 2 after losing that green one. I found like enough shulkers to get 16 shulker shells off of killing them. Then, next thing you know, that was just 8 more shulker boxes. In addition to the 2 I still had, so now we have 10 total. Which is going to be great for just carrying runes and coins. Don't even need that many, but what made me lose them too? I started off with 5 near the very beginning of the series. Eventually ended up at 2 over the course of 80 plus live streams. So the first one, I'm trying to think maybe I actually broke it to pick it up, but I was wearing mercurial armor, which when something hits you, like periodically an explosion's created that damages area of effect enemies, damages stuff in an area of effect, and the explosions will destroy items on the ground. I think that's what happened to one of my shulker boxes. Tried to break it to pick it up, something hit me as I was about to pick it up after it hit the ground, and the explosion just destroyed it. There's already, like, plenty of life runes, which is good. We can still make plenty more runes if we want to. So that's basically what happened for one of the shulker boxes. There was also a yellow one that I must have placed somewhere and just never remembered where I placed it. It honestly could be in nearly any dimension that's not Vox Pawns or Ancient Cavern or Immortalis. Or Salive. Because I didn't have access to Salive back when I misplaced out of the shulker box. It's probably not worth it. There's so many. And then I recently lost another one because I minded to drop it to pick it up, but I must have accidentally not picked it up somehow. So I think what happened in the Abyss is I mined the green shulker box to just have it drop so I could pick it up, and then I must have somehow actually not picked it up by accident. It must have it dropped like between 2 blocks, and for all we know I probably just ran across like the 2 blocks that the shulker box was between, and I simply didn't pick it up. And only realized after I left the Abyss and the shulker box probably had time to just despawn by the time I realized I was missing it. So one lost to one of my explosions. Another I misplaced and never found, and the third one I forgot to pick up before it despawned, simply. What do you mean blue coins? You might just be looking at runes. Yeah, these are basically all runes I'm making right now. Yeah, they're basically all runes in my inventory right now at this point. The circular blue rune, that's probably the distortion rune right there. More runes. What runes do I not use? Honestly, most of them. If you want to see my whole vault, basically just let me get all this done first, and you can see my rune vault, because I'm going to put away the runes I'm probably not using. $64 runation, nice. This is a very slow experience, by the way, but hey, 64 runation is always nice. Might make... I don't know if I'm going to want to make more runes after this or not. Likely still going to go to Vox Pawns, though. Might just use up the rest of these anyways. Maybe I'll just use these up. Not really like that, and just making more runes, actually. So I'll just keep the other stack of 64 runium chunks for another time. So I'm probably still going to likely do Vox Pawns for a bit, see what I find going there. I think this time I'm probably going to go north. I went east, didn't find any Exoid platforms. I found a destroyed storefront, found a ruined building, but it's not really what I'm looking for, but I did take note of the building regardless. Alright, this is basically almost done. Probably not going to bother converting the rest of the runes. Spent like nearly an hour and a half just on the upkeep, just replacing supplies that I've been running short on. Alright, that basically fixes our problems with just being short on runes. Specifically the life runes, that fixes all our problems now. Let's turn that back on. So now we just go back to an ender chest and then just leave, basically. We go to an ender chest and we leave. End the story. What's hitting me? What happened there? No, this is the right way to go. To just get out of here, basically. So now we need to just basically put everything in shulker boxes and just death warp to leave. I'll probably still try and just pull some of this stuff out later. I also don't think I need the rest of the stuff that badly. These boxes have runes, so does this one. Now I'm basically ready to death warp on out of here with all my stuff and shulker boxes everywhere. And now there's basically runes to just quickly sort. So let me also attend to that as well. So I guess Debug will have to just ask later what the rune collection I have looks like, because, yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty wild, this collection. And it just keeps on getting bigger and bigger, too. Every time I need to get life runes, the rest of this collection just expands in size, basically. Except for the wither runes, since the randomizer, for whatever reason, is not making them. I'll probably keep the energy runes close by, since I tend to use those a lot. Probably not the other rune types, though. Yep. We have life runes, alright. We definitely have more life runes. Yeah, these are all my runes, basically, I'm not really using. Might keep this stuff in here for now, before I figure out what to really do with it. Probably keep the runium chunks there as well, most likely. And let's take all our good stuff back out. Where did I leave my red shulker box at, though? Wait a minute, where did I leave that? Yeah, once you have so many shulker boxes, you just kind of get confused as to where did I leave that? Oh, hell. Oh, hell, we're really gonna do this again. That's just great. We're gonna do this again. Honestly, I don't even know where I left it. I really don't know where I left it. It's probably just chilling in Runendor, most likely, now that I think about it. Yeah, I probably left it relaxing in Runendor. Guess I'll just quickly go back for it. Yeah, it's probably just sitting in Runendor. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that's where it is. Let me just go get that back quickly. Before I really can't find it. Before I actually forget to go there, let me just quickly get it back. It's probably just chilling in Runendor, this box. Don't exactly remember what's in it, but I'd like to just go back there and verify that. I just want to go back there quickly, whatever. It won't be long. Got a better idea, though. How about I just make another ender chest, perhaps? Do I have any magma blocks? I'll take one of these as well, for more quick deaths. So I have, like, less distance to travel, basically. So I can just death warp and run a door. So... yeah. Ender Pearl. Make another ender chest near our rune randomization station, since we're going back there, basically, right now. Honestly, want to go to Vox Pawns right now, but apparently I just can't remember to bring some things with me. Or just let me take those in the... I'll just... fuck it, let's just kill this guy. Let's just kill him. Yep. It was right over here. And yeah, that was some good stuff I didn't want to just leave behind. I thought I left it there. Just to make dying faster, basically. Gonna put everything in here that we can, basically. Obviously, like, this doesn't include the shulker boxes. Ready to just death warp again. Discovered floor was lava. Good one. Just trying to figure out which had my actual good stuff in it. Apparently that one did. I'll probably leave some of my shulker boxes here, most likely. I don't even need to carry them all. These are basically like the runes I'm gonna bring to Vox. Some blocks. Shield would probably be a good idea to bring. Another ender chest. Maybe I won't need an ender chest actually right away. But I'll probably just keep one handy for when it's going to be practical to have one. I'll keep one close by. I'm going to probably keep an ender chest just in one of my shulker boxes. Just, you never know, and it's going to come in handy to have. Probably going to be useful one of these days to keep that there. So maybe we'll be able to go into Vox Pond soon. I might be ready for it sooner or later. Another upgrade kit. I have 4 of these and I have no reason to really use them right now, as of late. Haven't had a reason to use them either. And I'll just take out more runes for the trip to Vox. This is probably going to be what my rune supply is going to look like. We'll probably bring this into Vox, and hopefully it'll be enough. I'll take this shulker box with me. Take a couple night vision potions just so I can see better. Right, I really should be carrying these. So I should basically have all I need to just take Vox Pawns on. That is once I actually equip the armor you need for it. Then I'll be ready. So what shape's this stuff in? Let's see. Bad shape. I'm gonna repair it. Not in the best shape. I want to repair it first. Then I'm gonna feel comfortable just going in there. I'd hate to have a piece of the armor break during a trip in Vox Pond. That would be fatal for sure. Especially if I'm nowhere even close to just getting to a portal to just get out of there. That would certainly be fatal. So let's just do some repairs here, basically. Then one more thing to repair, and then we just can now trot into Vox Ponds. Hopefully not get destroyed out there again. I've died, like, probably more times than I can count. Hopefully it just doesn't keep happening. Alright, so this is probably, like, best equipment I can just think of on such short notice I'll bring to Vox Ponds. Probably what I'm going to be going in there with, most likely. This stuff, basically, I'll bring to Vox. Yeah, I'll bring this. We're gonna most likely just head north, hopefully find something good there. Take a shulker box with us. Maybe take 2. Probably just put the runium chunks away there. So I'll put the runium chunks here. I'll probably just leave the other boxes here. I think I'm basically ready to just go for it and hope I don't get wrecked going back out there. Probably gonna drink up a night vision potion for good luck. Also, making a boat, in case I want to just go underground, where it's safer. So this is what I'm going to be bringing to Vox Ponds. Hopefully it's going to work out for me. Alright, so cross everything you can. This just works out. We're going to go north. Hopefully this is going to be a total pain in the ass. I don't have arrows. Let's get ourselves an arrow for our Infinity Enchanted Bow, and then we'll go. No way we're doing this without, like, bow and arrow. I want to be able to kill stuff from a distance, so we gotta bring that. Alright, now we go. Now that we're actually armed with, like, a bow and arrow, we're ready to go. Now I'm basically armed and ready. I hate this thing so much. This thing just leaves you weakened for the sentinels to just destroy you, basically. Hence why I hate it so much. Basically just leaves you in a weakened state for something else to just basically finish you off. So I'm gonna just tread lightly here for the most part, just to be safe. Looks like another destroyed store much closer to spawn, just going north a tad. So let me take note of this one instead. So, -51, -42, looks like another of those destroyed buildings I saw earlier, but much closer to my base. Can we get into it, though? Just gonna quickly break in here, basically. Another box that I can't break. I'll keep render distance down at 6. If I turn it too high, we're probably gonna get more mobs spawning, which would be like probably like ill-advised for what I'm trying to do here. Probably don't want to have too many mobs attacking me at once, so I'm gonna opt to keep render distance low. Being poisoned, I literally can't get away from whatever's poisoning me. Okay, I'm basically in the clear. Yeah, these things are just so deadly because they can just leave you basically weakened for the next mob to kill you, like a sentinel, basically. Yeah, because those can hit really hard. This thing's not all that deadly at all. In fact, I just one-shot it. Even though those four-legged robots, they're barely even a threat at all compared to everything else in this dimension. Everything else is bound to leave you in terrible shape, or even worse, dead. Except for that one enemy. That one's, like, surprisingly easy to deal with. I'm gonna keep going north a bit. Might go about 500, 600 blocks max, then just turn back. Hopefully I find, like, an X-Wing platform before then. Yes, I did look this up, and I know for a fact I can't actually use it upon finding it, but once I do find it, I'll take note of where it is. Yeah, these guys are pretty big. And that guy's down. Yeah, as long as it's light on mobs, I'm probably going to be okay here. As long as there's not too many mobs ambushing me at once, I'll probably come out alright. Yeah, this is basically what I'm wearing. If you don't wear this armor, you basically can't survive in here. Basically required to just wear a weaker set of armor to even survive here. So when am I going to find this platform, possibly? As soon as I find it, I'm just writing down those coordinates instantly. Then I'm going to probably start going underground from there, most likely. Once that's all said and done. I got something interesting. That looks rare. I'll have to probably take a look at it later once I'm on safer ground. Or maybe I can look at it now. Destruction staff that summons a... And I also got this thing, apparently. I'll probably look at these later when I'm in a safer place. Yeah, when I'm in a safer place, that is, because... Still kind of scared being out here. Still a little scary even with the good armor. Because I just don't quite know what I'm gonna get, basically. You just never really know what you're gonna get here. I'm gonna try and kind of just stay near full health at all times. I'm gonna kind of just safe it. Just to really minimize the risk of getting destroyed by something like... Yeah, this thing, basically. With its explosive projectiles. To reduce the risk of that just blowing me the fuck out. Might be okay for the most part, now that I think about it. These things are probably like the least scary thing in here. Despite that ominous sound they make, they're probably the least scary mob here by far. Like, they can't exactly leave you in horrible shape, like, unlike most of the other enemies here. Also, I'd like to see better. I also don't know when I'm gonna find this thing. I've barely had any run-ins with those actual dangerous sentinel mobs. Speaking of which, I think I'm being shot at again. Definitely gonna opt to just stay at full health as much as possible just to ensure, like, I don't get outright destroyed here. Okay, I guess I did go further than 600 blocks, yep. This is what I'm worried about, this thing just wrecking me. When I'm playing Luigi's Adventure, I actually did earlier today. I think it was just before this stream I was doing it. I'm trying to figure out what this guy's doing. So he's just owning me. Not sure if there's another one? Yeah, there's another one. Yeah, this thing hits pretty hard and fires pretty fast, too. Just trying to make sure it doesn't possibly kill me. I actually played it a couple hours ago. Probably gonna make the stream public sooner or later. I got Worlds 4 and 5 done. Yeah, you were right about World 5's castle. Fennel 4's castle is a real bitch. First half was surprisingly tame except for one part. Second half, why would he do that? Alright, what's that exactly over there? Second half, why would anyone do that? Jesus Christ, another sentinel cow machine thing from hell. Yeah, these just sound like cows, but you'd wish you were just finding ordinary cows at this point. They certainly don't act like your ordinary cow. Not to mention those guys are pretty aggravating as well. The fact they could just give you poison 3 just by so much as coming close enough to them. They don't even have to touch you. Like, I think if you're within 7 blocks or closer to one of these things, they just poison you. Which can quickly remove health and just leave you vulnerable to other mobs like sentinels and just basically finish you off. Essentially the guys that shoot the red projectiles and hit pretty hard. They basically leave you wide open to something else finishing you off. Essentially like that. Makes more likely that just finishes you off if you're at low health. Hence what I'm talking about here. So I'm just doing all I can to keep these mobs under control. This doesn't even have unbreaking on it. I should probably get it on the bow sooner or later. Probably should get unbreaking on that for sure. No, there's fucking 2 of these at me now. I'm just trying to make sure these guys are all dead. So I don't end up dead myself, basically. Can I pick this up? taking that. I feel like it's used to buy certain items and other weapons in Vox Pawn, so I'm going to pick that up. I want to see what that is. Looks pretty important. Let me get a closer look. Looks important. Let me get a closer look, basically. Looks like it could be important. I'm on top of whatever this thing is. I actually streamed it a couple hours ago. I streamed it recently, but I'm basically done with that for now tonight. Now, what the hell is up here? Oh shit. That was already a miniature heart attack right there, basically. Nice little mini heart attack I just got. I was about to just get shot off this tower that I don't even know what it's for. I'm just going to start picking a different direction to look for an XY platform in. I really don't want to go too deep into Vox Pawns at all. It just increases the risk of me not making it back to the overworld. Makes it more likely I don't make it back. Did I upload it? I'm going to have to set it to public soon. In fact, I guess I could actually do that right now. If I actually just have the game paused, then nothing can happen if it's paused, so screw it, let's do this. So, which of these is live? Videos. Need to click on the live ones. Wait a bit for these to load. I need to just change it from unlisted to public. So it's called Luigi's Adventure JP World 4 and 5. JP for Japanese. Yeah, it was Worlds 4 and 5. And yeah, Basel City was a piss or two. Especially that one fortress level, but I don't even know how. I still just did it regardless. Yeah, I just played it a couple hours ago. And now I'm making the stream public, so if you want to watch it, by all means. Now I can see it. And we're back in action here. Meanwhile, I'm just going to get back to looking for an XY platform in Vox Pawns. Preferably also trying to avoid that as well. That's toxic waste. You do not want to step in it. Don't step in the toxic waste. Pro tip number 1. Actually, no. Pro tip number 1 is bring hazmat armor. Pro tip number 2, stay at full health as much as possible. Pro tip number 3, don't hit the toxic waste. Unless you can just kind of full heal quickly to negate the poison damage. Like, it's a risky move to walk in the toxic waste. If you really need to get away from hostile mobs, you could opt to do that, but it's a risky move. Period. Like, if you have no other option than just run through toxic waste, I guess, but I'd advise against it. Sometimes that actually might be your best move, in all honesty. When am I doing part 3? If I have time tomorrow, I can maybe go for another 2 worlds of it. Because I heard 6 and 7 weren't too bad compared to 5. Right now, where the hell is this platform even at? I'm not even seeing it. Not even seeing any sort of platforms anywhere. Saw like one storefront that was destroyed, and that was it so far. Or actually, no, maybe like two, but that's basically all I saw so far. Oh, so there is a version with custom music in it that I wasn't even aware existed. Wonder what the release on that was, though. It looks like another destroyed store, basically. It's obviously not going to help me much. Need to find the Sexoid platform eventually. That's a rune shrine. Uh-oh. Every time something catches my eye, this happens. Oh shit, there's two of them. No, there's three of them. That's even worse. No, that's even worse. There's three. And they're all firing at me. Wait, that's let me get a closer look. Whatever that is, I want to take note of it. I don't know if that's an exploit platform or like a boss platform. I don't know if that's the Exoids or like the boss fight. If it's the boss fight, I'm not ready for it. So I'm going to quickly just look on the Advent of Ascension wiki for Vox Pawns and just see exactly what structure that is. I'm going to guess maybe it's not the Exoid platform. Yeah, it looks different. Voxelon platform. Looks more like that than the Exoid one. Boss structure and Vox Pawns. At the top of this mini platform are 4 Voxelon altars. The player can use a Vilestone on the altars to fight the Vox Pawns boss, Voxelon. So it's basically a boss altar here that I'll be coming back to probably much later. So now I need to find a way to get out from where these sentinels are so I don't just die to them. Right, so found the boss platform basically. Doesn't help me right now, but I'll still take note of it regardless since it's going to be relevant sometime soon. Depends on how well things actually go in here. It might be relevant sooner or later. Depends on when I might be able to actually take the boss on. Like, I'd certainly have to adapt to just surviving in here for sure. Before even taking on the boss, that's for sure. Like, I want to be absolutely sure I could survive here. No problem, before even trying the boss. Like, I have to be absolutely sure I can survive this dimension, just survive the mobs that even spawn here before even going for, like, an actual boss fight. Because from what I read up here, it looks like it's actually pretty tough to deal with. From what I saw on the Advent of Ascension wiki, Voxelon doesn't look easy either. He does not look like an easy boss at all. Okay, I'm getting some apples from logging, basically. Just so I have more blocks to place. Basically why I'm cutting these trees down, so I have more blocks to place around. And just like that, more blocks to place to just traverse. At least if I can two-hit this thing, that'll just help me not succumb to poison. Did I struggle in beating Castle 5? As a matter of fact, I did. Didn't even really keep track as to how many lives I burnt through on it, but it was a struggle indeed. It wasn't easy that second half, I can tell you that much. Still somehow came out on top after enough tries, but it wasn't easy by any means. Well, you can actually watch the whole live stream to see, like, how I struggled on Castle 5. I'm gonna just turn back from there. I'm not in the mood to fight that sentinel there at all. Armor's still in good shape. Probably could stay here even longer. Maybe not for that long. I kind of want to have, like, 20/20 vision going here. Did I believe you? Yeah, to an extent, yes. Spiked up at halfway through World 3, basically. That level up with the fortress, though, is a good example. Good fight. Oh shit, there's more. Oh no, I can't even fucking hit this guy. He's hiding under... He's literally hiding under some... He's hiding under foliage and I can't even touch him. That's just great. I can't even touch this guy. He's hiding. He's basically hiding on me. Yeah, he's still hiding. Okay, now come out and just die already. Get out of the toxic waste immediately. Still probably being shot at from somewhere. I don't even know where it is. Okay, I can kind of just pillar up here and not be touchable for a while. At least until I come down. That looks like another Voxelon platform. Where's the Exoid one, though? Like, the one I actually need to find. Where's the one that's actually I need to find? Might actually start heading back soon. It's gonna get dark again. I'm gonna run out of night vision. Very soon I'm gonna run out. Okay, I see some rune shrines here. This is also going to make it hard to actually spot the platform I'm looking for, too. I'll probably be able to spot it, maybe, but it's going to be a little bit harder to do so like this. Should have maybe brought more potions. Probably should have brought more potions with me. Oh shit, how many of these cows are on me now? How many are on me? I don't know, it's like a lot of them are on me, probably. Like 2 or 3 at least. All shooting at me at once. Get ready for Castle 7, it's gonna be hard. Was it harder than 5? Oh my god, look at them all. Holy shit, 3 more cows. 3 of them, all at once, shooting at me. All together shooting at me, oh my god. And they're pretty fast to follow me, too. Unless I'm running, they can kind of just catch up to me, basically. So I really have to try to basically just run away from them. Still being shot at by these things. Another destroyed store, it looks like. Where the hell is this platform I'm looking for? Another storefront, it looks like. Still not what I'm looking for. Oh my god, now they're just gonna spam me with those cows. Now they're just gonna spam them. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna spam, like, nature staff so I don't die to them. Even then, they're not even hitting me that hard for the most part. Okay, so, like, earlier in the trip there was light on those sentinel mobs. Now I'm just getting, like, tons of them to attack me, apparently. Earlier in the trip it was much lighter on those guys. Now it's, like, a whole other story, basically. Trying to see if I can spot any platforms from up here, but nope. None whatsoever. Let's cut some more trees down if possible. Those probably aren't going to help much. Not like I can turn these to planks. I don't think these can be turned to plank form. Nope. Can't put those in plank form. Guess I could do this if I really don't want to touch the toxic waste. No, I still touch it. Whoops. So I can find a tree to cut down, that would be great. This guy's kind of standing in my way, so let me just kill him first. Now I can start cutting this down for more blocks to place, simply. I'm gonna have to run. I gotta run. Let's keep running. Oh no. Being fired at from all sides. I'm gonna just run through the waste to get away from these things. Sometimes there's literally nowhere to run from these guys. You literally can't run sometimes. They're basically everywhere. Sometimes the mobs are literally in every place at once and you can't run from them. It was light on mobs earlier in the trip, but now that's kind of just turning around. Now I'm starting to see more of them. Especially the ones I really don't want to see also. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Can we get a good look, see if there's a platform from here? Still don't see any. Not seeing any still so far. Should be easier to spot from up here for sure, but there's probably not one around here. That looks like another poison rune shrine right there. But that doesn't really help me at all. That's not gonna help. I don't think that'll help either. I should have brought more potions of the sort so I can just see better. Hey! Hey! I'm just gonna run. Uh-oh. Great. Oh! Shit, I'm being fired at by, like, all angles. Having two attack me at once, that can cut down your health quickly. That cuts down your health very quickly when multiples attack you at once. What's attacking me now and where's it hiding? Where is this guy even hiding? Honestly, I don't even think I'm gonna want to bother to try and find him. Actually, no, he'll just kind of show his face and then I'll just get him. I don't want to just leave myself vulnerable to, like, the next thing that can kill me. And running didn't really seem to be an option. He, like, wasn't just, like, giving up at all. He was just basically on the chase, like, non-stop. Still can't exactly see any platforms here. No, I'm not seeing any X-White platforms at all. Really looking hard, but I don't see any. I'm still kind of just focusing on what I'm doing right now. It's important I just don't die to anything. Because trying to recover your stuff from Vox Pawns on a death is really frustrating. So I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen again. Why am I still poisoned? Looks like I'm poisoned and I'm not taking damage from it. It might be like some sort of glitch, possibly, that's happening. Oh, hi there. Yeah. Just being really careful with everything I do. Trying to just not end up in, like, the wrong group of mobs. Well, I do have what it takes to survive here. Just really be careful with everything you do. Just watch everything closely. Night vision also really helps, just seeing better. Watch everything super closely, as to not just die. What brings me here? Exoid platform. Still haven't found one yet. I don't know, because it's me playing, I'm gonna guess. Okay, that's like the thing I hate most. Hits hard, hard to kill, unless you just get up close to it, but that fact that it shoots projectiles at you constantly doesn't make that easy. Hence why I really don't like that guy. Have I been here before? Looks like I have placed a torch there earlier. Trying to go north, ideally. Might just come back with more night vision potions so I can see better. If I can just leave. We're probably almost out too, but I need to fail to find the portal to leave without just getting killed. We're out. Must have been really young when I played Prime 1. Let's put away some of our loot. Let's get some of that put away. To basically clear out inventory space. What about 2? Maybe like 9 or 10 possibly? I'm gonna guess. Vox banner, whatever that's for. Besides just decoration. Maze Ghost house. Oh, there was a Maze Ghost house, wasn't there? Probably. It's kind of a staple to do that anyway, so yeah, probably was. Shocked it didn't die there at all. Surprised it didn't die in Vox Pawns at all. Really glad I somehow came out in one piece. Honestly don't know how either. I'm gonna see what direction I can continue to go and just go back there. Did I really struggle on it? Yeah, we did, yeah. I think I'll go back for a bit more action in Vox Pawns. I'm gonna probably keep running. I'll try to run south if these mobs don't just block me from going south. Shit. I'm gonna run into a dead end. Yeah, it's basically like a mob swarm right in front of my portal. Well, me, my brother, and my father, actually. Hence the we. What are these guys gonna do? Besides just probably not much. These are probably the weakest links in Vox Pawns by far. Yeah, we'll keep going in Vox Pawns like this. Probably gonna go south a bunch and hope this just works out for me. Still gonna be shot at, apparently. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ! Look at all these guys. There's guys everywhere. There literally are guys everywhere right now. It's hard to say, really, because it was that long ago we all played games together. I'm willing to bet we probably all pitched in equally to actually getting those games beaten. Honestly don't know. Well, there's such parasite thing I'll just take, I guess. Right now I can get a better look-see as to what's here. See if I can spot an exploit platform from up here. That's another store. It's not an exploit platform. Did he fare well against Dark Ether? None of us actually did, just starting out the game. None of us really did. We all probably really struggled on Dark Ether first entering it. I mean, with how fast your health drains upon just going into Dark Ether for your first couple times until you get the Dark Suit, of course it's going to feel really intimidating. Especially when you figure out that, like, about half the game's actually going to take place in that dark world. Like, about half the game it takes place there. Even more intimidating once that sinks in. I can't get in close enough to get a good shot on these guys, I can't. If there's mobs just blocking me from progressing further, I'm just gonna kill them. Too many guys, basically. Just gonna quickly pick them all off. May I run? Oh no, there better not be someone behind me. Heal up, heal up, heal up. Nice. Sentinels are probably still just chilling back here, waiting to snipe me down, or maybe not. Oh, there's one. Alright, he's dead. Nice. And down he goes. Hopefully there's nothing behind me waiting to just kill me. Did we get 100%? I don't think we got it on echoes. Oh god, why is this thing firing at us? It's not gonna reach us. Probably can't get us from up here. I don't think we ever pulled off 100% on echoes. Like, the three of us together. I don't remember having gotten that much done in echoes. Of course we did all beat the game, though, eventually. Fuck it, southeast. Who was best at finding secrets? Apparently I was pretty good at having done that. Apparently I had a knack for finding hidden things. Though it's really hard to say exactly the details of all of that. Oh, Jesus Christ, more guys. Just gonna hide behind trees and shoot them down, basically. Or whatever these vines are. Probably not me so much fighting bosses, for the most part. Of course, now I basically do all that myself. What is behind me? What is hiding behind me? Oh god, what is hiding near me? What even is hiding? Oh my god, I can't even see what it is. I'm just gonna fucking blitz on out of here so I don't die. Run! Run immediately, just run. I don't care, just get me out of here. Before I just die inevitably. Just get me out of here. Yeah. I don't know. Honestly don't know. Place that and knocked in the acid again. Let me run. Let me run. I need more wood. Hey! Looks like they're killing each other, which is good. Yeah, they say the guys are getting in a shootout. That works out for me. Not recently. Hence the I don't know. I'm trying to just not choke out here right now. A little too busy trying to just not choke to really answer questions, in all honesty. I really would hate to choke and die in Vox Pawns again. Pull out one successful trip where I didn't die and found stuff. See if I can just do that again, basically. But these exploit platforms just really don't want to be found, apparently. Like, I literally can't see them. I'm not seeing exploit platforms. Yeah, these guys are basically everywhere. Oh, speaking of which, there's another one. Shit. Run away. Run away. Run away. Run away. Keep running. Probably not gonna do well against both those at once. Just gonna run. It's honestly probably the smartest move to just run from everything that's about 2. What part of 2 is the hardest? I certainly struggled on a Morbus. Like the boss you fight for the Dark Suit. That I remember struggling on for sure. There were a lot of challenging parts. There was also the whole Torvis Bog boss that was 2 phases. The 2 Chaika phases were also like pretty tricky for us. Yeah, seriously. We were young back then. How old were you when you did the Chaika fight? Being shot at again, apparently. Or maybe not. At least, like, they can't reach me right now. Okay, they can't even reach me. Just trying to get a good look, see if I can spot exploit platforms from up here. Still not even really seeing any. So, basically, very recently. I get it. Ah. Literally can't even land anywhere without getting shot at, apparently. Like, if I want any wood, I usually have to fight for it. Yeah, I usually have to basically fight for whatever wood I want. Yeah, these things can just shoot you from far away. And just, like... They fire really fast. They can just keep on doing it for, like, a really long time. Same goes for us. You probably weren't the only one either, nor were we. Probably gave a lot of people a run for their money. That's a rare mob right there. Let me just let you take a look at this guy. That's a destructor right there. He doesn't move, but he hits extremely hard with his projectiles. And he's unkillable by almost all means. Nor does he have any drops, so if you see him, just go the other direction, basically. If you see one, run. That's a destructor. Basically unkillable. Has no drops. No hurt or death sounds, since you can't kill him anyways. So run if you see that. Thankfully, it can't move, so all you do is just run and you're basically clear from that. That can't pursue you, thankfully. And, like, you'll know it's a destructor because of the size difference between you and it. Just wanted to let you actually take a closer look at it. Interesting sight, but doesn't at all help me. Didn't think Prime 2 would be as hard as people made it out to be. And I knew a lot of people made it out to be harder than Prime 1 for sure. Nice. Gonna play all the Anakiti hacks? Probably not, because of how many there are. Like, yeah, he made a lot of them, let me just tell you right now. I'm in a kind of an annoying spot. I'm just gonna say screw it and run through the toxic waste. Except there's really not anywhere to run to. I'm being chased, apparently. I'm being followed. Still being followed. How have I not seen a single Exoid platform yet? Certainly gave it like a good look. Certainly looked hard enough. Usually, oh. Oh, Destructor again, isn't it? Yeah, so that's where the rest of those sounds are coming from. Looks like two guys are just going at it in the toxic waste. And the Sentinel's dead. Yay. Basically just going at it, killing each other, which works out for me. Means I don't have to worry about that crap. I can kind of just basically hide. Now, I don't know we're gonna get a spot to actually just... I'm gonna have to run through the waste again, because otherwise I'll just get blasted to death, most likely. Did I see that? Oh, shit. Every time I see something interesting, I just keep getting attacked and can't get a closer look. Anytime I see something interesting, I just get chased by mobs. And I'm forced to just basically run for it. And as soon as I kill one, there's actually another one. No. Shit. shit. There's freaking... Oh my god, now there's all mobs everywhere. Now suddenly these guys are literally everywhere. Almost no good place to even run. Basically nearly nowhere to run. I want to get a closer look at this platform here, but can't do so because I'm being attacked by everything. Still being attacked. Oh shit. Fuck, I'm in a fucking corner. Get out. Out the corner. Get... Oh. Out of the corner. Out of the corner. Out of the corner. Out of the corner. Also doesn't help when they have me snared in the corner. And I'm basically being attacked endlessly. Still being chased around by God knows how many enemies. Nice. So did I, actually, recently. Also did so with the Google Translated Metroid 1. I can't run fast enough to get these guys off my back. Yeah, we just find a single Exoid station, but I don't know why they're just not popping up at all. Maybe I should actually just leave for a while. And only come back once the armor's repaired. If I lose a piece of it, and I'm not even close to the overworld portal, I might be in trouble. I'd probably likely be dead. Probably gonna start making my escape at this point. Yeah, there was a lot of it to get those artifacts. And even just to also get the gravity suit, then go into the crashed pirate frigate. There was a lot of backtracking involved in that too, actually. Staying here any longer is probably not going to be, like, a good idea. Especially with the weak armor set that's falling apart. We're still going to have to somehow find that platform, but... yeah, I'm being attacked again. That's just great. And maybe I'm not being attacked, I'm being attacked. Yeah, I'm still being attacked. Okay. Heal up and run. Heal up and run. Weren't there like a shit ton of mobs just gathered up around my portal? Where do I go? Where do I go? Yeah, I think there were a ton of mobs just gathered up around my portal. Nice, the Heartstone drop helps. Must be close to getting out of here at this rate. Now, let me find the portal and just leave, I guess. Kind of don't want to stay in here any longer. No, really, where's the portal so I can leave? I see it. That's the way out. I'll just clear these guys out, then leave, perhaps. Ooh, okay. They're kind of draining me for all my health. Basically being stalled by this giant guy. And these things kind of just drain me for most of my health. This is actually really risky to stay at like 3 hearts. Really risky move. Really risky move to have only 3 hearts at any point in Vox Pawns, really. You can never know when someone's just going to sneak up on you and one-shot you from 3 hearts of health down to 0. I'm out. Yeah, I'm going to keep going at it, basically. Oh, yeah, we have to, basically. We have to make some repairs before returning to Vox Pawns, for sure. We gotta make repairs. Okay, so I went in there, like, a second time and still didn't even die once. So I'm actually doing surprisingly good for myself there. I'm not even sure how. Doing surprisingly good for myself there, I'll admit. Extra tokens is always nice. Another Vox banner. So I also saw some destructors, but I know for a fact those are simply unkillable by all means. Let's put our actual armor set back on, our favorite armor. And just put the hazmat back on the armor stand and I'll probably be out of here, basically. If I have, like, more time Monday to just do things on livestream, then by all means I will. I still have, like, plenty of runes left, actually, to work with, so it'll just be a matter of repairing my stuff, making more night vision potions, and then just trying to find that X-Ray platform still. Gave it a good look in basically most of the chunks close by to where I entered in Vox Pawns and didn't find it. Found a boss platform, but no X-Ray platform. So, I don't know. I'll need another, like, stash of food before going back there for sure. I was kind of using up a lot of it. So, how are we going to find that X-Ray platform exactly? I don't know.